Y'all, this is your girl Anita Gilbert here with another reaction video. Brian Laundrie claims responsible for Gabby's Petito's murder, which we already know, but allegedly, okay? Um, this is a reaction channel. What we're gonna do is react on the information that the news is giving us. So let's go.
FBI says investigators found a backpack, revolver, and a notebook near Brian's remains after he died, and, quote, a review of the notebook revealed written statements by Mr. Laundrie claiming responsibility for Miss Petito's death. Investigators say they met with the Petito family in Tampa yesterday as they prepare to close the investigation into her murder.
Okay, y'all. For the parents to want to close Gabby's murder, I believe it that he's deceased. But this morning I didn't because the, the parents didn't speak. Okay.
They laid out a detailed timeline of the case and said they quickly focused on the last person believed to have seen Gabby alive, her boyfriend, Brian. The Petito family released a statement of their own.
But they are so beautiful. They look like a fairy tale. You know what I mean? They living in a fairy tale. What happened?
After the meeting, saying, quote, the quality and quantity of the facts and information collected by the FBI leave no doubt Brian Laundrie murdered Gabby. CNBC's Valerie Castro now with the newly released details in the case.
Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Theirs was a relationship that would tragically end near Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming last September.
Okay, y'all, this is a reaction channel, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to react on the situation. My thing is, when the police first stopped Gabby and Brian, why was Gabby so afraid to speak on Brian, and Brian was all calm, collected with scratches in his face. Why didn't the police take any responsibility of going deep into this situation? You know what I mean? Because Gabby don't wasn't looking this beautiful when she was with him. She was all nervous. Now the police supposed to know how to read language, body language.
Where Gabby's remains were discovered. Investigators say she died of blunt force injuries and was strangled. The nation was gripped by the story of the missing.
Right here, right here. Look at her. She thin. She look exhausted. She's tired and she's scared.
Young woman when her boyfriend Brian returned to his parents' home in Florida with her white camper van. Gabby's whereabouts a mystery. The pair had been on a cross-country trip, visiting national parks, documenting their van life experience. An encounter with police in Utah revealed a fraught and
See right here. See, Gabby don't even look right. Her eyes even trying to look at her eyes. She's trying to tell the police something, and he trying to act like he can't get through it. They young, and she just crying. That's all. I mean, but it'd have been the opposite round. I don't know about this.
tense relationship, with reports of physical violence between the two, but they continued on their journey. The following month, Gabby's parents would report her missing, fearing that a final text message from her reading, "No service in Yosemite," may have been a ruse. The FBI says text messages sent after Gabby's death are indicative of Mr. Laundrie attempting to deceive.
Okay, let's take a look at it. To this. Now they gave it. Now he didn't only give impression that she was still alive. He gave us impression that uh then now they giving us impression that he was still alive. We thought Brian was alive, but dog stayed in that area over there. I don't know what they were looking for. Maybe they should have. I know they didn't have to, but they should have told us.
Law enforcement by giving the impression Miss Petito was still alive. As the investigation continued, Brian went missing himself, his parents reporting his disappearance on September 17th, saying he'd never returned home from a hike days earlier, though up until that point, Northport, Florida police assured the public they knew where Brian was. On September 19th, with help from social media, investigators found Gabby's remains in an area where the white van had been caught on dash cam by fellow campers. Back in Florida, a manhunt was underway for Brian. Acres of marshland in a nature preserve near his parents' home were.
Okay, y'all. Okay, hold up. Let's go back. Why that we don't know about a lot of stuff. We just know about what we already know. That we knew he was allegedly responsible for Gabby's Petito's murder. We knew that, but it seemed like they was hiding something. And even though if the parents was wondering why he didn't show up, why were they still going in the house and collecting evidence? What was going on with the evidence? Why we didn't know nothing about the evidence? What were they collecting out the house? Cause they went in the house a couple of times, numerous times, to gather some information, right? And then all of a sudden, when Dog left, then he pops up. But somebody said they saw him in Florida. I'm confused.
Scoured for weeks. Reported sightings of Brian poured in from around the country. On October 20th, the FBI was notified by the Laundrie family attorney that his parents wished to search the area themselves. Within hours, they located an item in the park, later determined to belong to Mr. Laundrie. His skeletal remains were found nearby, along with a note.
What made y'all come on, let's just forget about let's not look at the colors, let's not look at nothing like that. Let's be logical with this, okay? Okay. What made the parents immediately decide to go search that area after they waste their time and money and taxpayer money and time to go look for the body in this particular area? What made them go to this area? And what was going on with Gabby mentally for this to even happen? What happened? It got to be some allegedly some drugs involved, some mental health involved. What did Abby know? Gabby, I'm sorry, Gabby know. Petito knew that did nobody else know, cause she was looking scary. But this area where they searching now, why the parents didn't take them there first?
Notebook and a revolver. Kelly, what is still unclear is whether or not Brian ever discussed what happened to Gabby or her whereabouts with his parents once he returned home to Florida. They've never spoken publicly in this case, only issuing statements through their attorney. He issued a statement earlier today saying, in part, with today's closure of the case, each family can begin to heal and move forward and find
Heal? Those parents can't heal. They lost their beautiful daughter and they lost their handsome son. How can they heal like that? They're not going to be able to heal for a while.
peace in and with the memories of their children. Kelly.
Oh my God. Y'all put in the comment what y'all think about this. Do y'all actually think, do y'all, we know Brian gonna take the responsibility in harming and killing uh, Gabby, but do you think that it's something else suspicious going on? Do you think that it wasn't Brian that killed her? What y'all think? Y'all believe he dead? Because the parents went straight to where he had everything. There's something's not right about this case. I know they closing it now. They're gonna close it because people still thinking it's open. I think we need more evidence. They need to show us a little bit more, but they hiding a whole lot. I know they don't have to, but y'all tell me what y'all think. Everything is allegedly, okay? Y'all put in the comments. Come on, reaction team. We gotta put our brains together. Do you believe Brian Laundrie's still alive, or do you think that was his body parts that they found? Do you think that it's a setup? What you think? This your girl Anita. Kill, like, share. Hey, we need some answers, okay? I'm out.
Such a sad story. Valerie, thanks.